Narcissists can be dangerous on a small or large scale. You see, it all depends on the type of narcissist that you're dealing with. You see, reality is that the person, or the individual, shall I say, or this creature, shall I say, that you love wants to destroy your life and happiness and take all the good things from you, and that makes them dangerous. You are dealing with a devil in human disguise whose only agenda is to get benefits from you and in return, ruin your life. The person you love and care about the most doesn't feel anything about you except hatred, which is hard to believe, right? Narcissists can't see you doing well and being happy because they are pathologically jealous and envious individuals. They like seeing you in pain, which makes them feel good and powerful. And that's just the way that it is. And they're dangerous because most people know so little about narcissism. So they have no idea what they're getting into. And these individuals, they cannot love. They have no empathy for anyone. They're a facade. They lie constantly. Constantly. They cheat emotionally and physically. They continuously manipulate. They actually hate you and everything about you. You see, you are just their supply, their toy, along with everything else. And when I say supply, I'm talking about their usual for sexual favors, talking, admiration. Listen, just general chit-chat. They're addicted to pornography, amongst all kinds of other things that makes them dangerous. Your feelings will never matter. They live to mess with your head. They continuously brag or go on about other individuals right in front of your face, trying very, very hard to make you feel like trash about yourself. They try to make you dependent solely on them. And if you're the one closest to them, if you're their spouse, or shall I say what they consider their partner, right? I say opponent, but in the narcissist's head, oh, y'all are together, they have a partner, right? If you're the significant other, you get it the worst. Because they have to do what they do to the person in close proximity. They treat them the actual worst. This is why I say it is never good to be the main supply, the person living with the narcissist. They get it the worst. And during the cheating, right, they're constantly stepping out on you. And best to believe, the narcissist could be married to you or dating you, right? And the person that they're seeing behind your back, or shall I say talking to, secondary supply, tertiary supply, it doesn't really matter who you are, right? You want to know what? Most of the time, this individual knows all about you and couldn't care less. And a lot of times, they know about the narcissist as well, but they rather the narcissist stay with you and deal with them when they want to, when they can, on their terms. You think they want to put up with the narcissist? They don't. And a lot of times they know about it. This is why it's never good to try to warn another person, because the majority of the time, they already know what's going on. You see, you have to do everything they want, right, when you're dealing with the narcissist. But they will only do what you want if it suits them. They will bleed you dry of everything. And I'm talking everything eventually. Your sanity. Physically, you'll begin to look horrible, right? They just want to drain you dry of everything. And after so long, you begin to look like it. And they try to make you jealous at every turn. You see, they need constant admiration and attention, especially from the opposite sex. You are not enough, and guess what? You never will be. They love to upset you and keep you on your toes. They're obsessed with social media, dating sites, and have many, many, many secret accounts. And guess what? A lot of times, you won't even see their bank statements because they're always subscribed to porn sites. Always paying for subscriptions to porn sites and so many other things. They hide so much from you. This is why it's always important to trust your gut and stay clear And if you are in a situationship with a narcissist, plan your escape quietly and never look back, because these animals will never change. They're always cheating. They're always lying. And guess what? They'll use you and keep you a secret until they find somebody who they deem is better than you, who gives better supply than you, right? Bench you, throw you away, and then try to come back when they feel like it. They love to keep their hands on supplies, more and more supplies. You see, a lot of times they're obsessed with their exes. They have to contact them from time to time. Sometimes they never stop talking to them. And the thing is, exes are exes for a reason. But the narcissist needs to make sure that they're not forgotten about. They want to stay relevant. They want to make sure that they're being talked about. They have to stay relevant in everyone's head. This is why I say, y'all, when they hoover, they're not just hoovering you. They're hoovering whoever answers first. They're hoovering so many supplies at one time, but whoever answers first, if the narcissist deems this individual that answers to be a good source of supply, that's where they'll go. Y'all, I literally watched the narcissist do this, right? When I didn't understand what narcissism really was, and I was confused, and I was just like, what the hell is going on here? The narcissist literally was hoovering me, and I had no idea. And I was like, well, when are you coming home? Do you know the narcissist had left me for another supply, had the audacity to leave this person and come right back to me like it was nothing. Just get up and leave and come back to me like it was nothing. Y'all, it was 20 times worse. It was 20 times worse. I was reverse hoovering myself and didn't even know it. I had no earthly idea what I was doing. I just didn't understand what was going on. And I'm like, when are you coming home? The narcissist said to me, so you ready for me to come home? Well, listen, let me get my things together. I'm on my way. I'm like, what? Y'all showed up with no problem. Was good for the first, I want to say maybe month. Oh my God. You see, after that month, it was on and popping. Do you hear me? It was, y'all, it was up. Do you hear me? I thought I went through something the first time. That was nothing compared to the things they came back doing. I could not believe it. So make no mistake about it. They will up and leave the person that they left you for, or whomever they're dealing with, and come right back to you. If you have something that they want, they will come back. I guarantee it. But you have to have something that they want. You can't be a smart person. You can't be educated and know about narcissism, because guess what? Like I said in a couple of videos before this one, you see, when you know about them and they know they can't come back and the jig is up, it's a whole different story. They won't even try to hoover you. But if they think you're a fool and they know that they can come back to you, oh, they will. And it'll be so much worse. The narcissists, they never have anything nice or loving to say about you behind the scenes to other people, especially when they run in that smear campaign. And a lot of times, let me tell you something, they will hold off on that smear campaign if they know they can come back to you. They're going to smear you to who they're dealing with, but it won't get out where you can get it. It won't come back to you because they're making sure that they can come back to you. If they know they can come back to you, they'll run a smear campaign regardless, but they'll put it where you can't find out about it. You won't hear about it because they want to make sure they can come back to you. They've already deemed you as somebody they can come back to, so they won't run a smear campaign where you can find out about it. They'll keep it quiet. They'll keep it hidden. They're talking about you, but they're hiding it. Y'all, you can't make this stuff up. And they do this, y'all. They do this. And y'all, this is crazy. But this is what they'll do. They will try to hide you as long as possible until they have to admit that they are seeing you, which totally pisses them off because they lose groomed supplies. And this is why they hide you when they're dealing with you, especially if they smeared you to people. Remember this. If you were enough, they would need attention from others or spend more time on social media or hide things from you that you know and they think you don't. You'll never be enough for a narcissist. no matter what. It does not matter. You will never, ever be enough. And it is very dangerous dealing with a narcissist. And y'all, pretty soon, I'm going to create a video, right? And tell y'all some really, I'm going to get further in depth with this, right? And tell y'all some really dangerous things. I don't want to be fear-mongering, though, y'all. I've been holding out on making this video because people are in different stages. And, y'all, I don't want to spook anybody. But I got to keep it all the way platinum with y'all. I got to keep it real. I'm going to create this video. It's going to be a little longer than usual. You know, but I'm going to tell y'all some things that are really scary, really creepy, that a lot of people do not know. Maybe you may have an idea, but I'm going to go further in depth with you and tell you just how seriously dangerous narcissists really are and how dangerous it could be for you. I want to talk to y'all about that because, y'all, I've been like holding back on this video. I really have. Because I'm like, people always just, I don't know, y'all. I don't want to be scaring people and, you know, but I know it isn't just me that experienced this. And I'm going to make a video. And I'm going to talk about it. Because some of you need to hear it. And some of you probably can relate. Some shocking stuff, y'all. Some things I really want to share with y'all. Narcissists are dangerous, y'all. They are nothing to play with. Nothing to play with. Y'all, when the hoovering comes around, if they can reach out to you, always, no matter what, do not let them hoover you. Do not reverse hoover yourself, and don't let them hoover you back in. They don't change no matter what they say to you. I don't care what the story is. They do not change. Do not allow the narcissist to hoover you in any way, shape, or form. It'll be to your sorrow. And for y'all who have been hoovered, who have gone back, I'm going to share some really interesting things that happens when you do allow the narcissist to hoover you. For those of you who don't know any better, for those of you who aren't educated in narcissism, for those of you who does not know how dangerous they really are, after you let them hoover you back in. Like I said, I'm going to create a video and I'm going to tell y'all all about it. All about it. Hey, y'all, you can't make this stuff up. I'm telling y'all what's real. It's crazy. Once you've been involved with the narcissist, listen, your life changes. It does. That's why it's so important to work on yourself. Because it changes you. And it's up to you how that change takes place. Is it a good change or is it for the bad? Because I know some people who've been through narcissistic abuse, and guess what? They went left and they refused to go back right. They just can't go back right. They went left, and guess what? It's not a good left. We all know we want things to go right, not left. So, I have to share this with y'all, though. I've been holding back, but I'm going to create this video because I want to talk to y'all about it. And I'm going to knock some of y'all's socks off. Some of y'all are not going to be able to believe what I'm going to share with you about dealing with a narcissist. And you know, I hear a lot of content creators with these videos, and I hear them talk, and they get in depth, but I've never heard them speak some of these things. I've heard them go around it, kind of maybe touch on it a little bit. No, we're going to get it in. I'm going to tell y'all all about it. I'm going to tell y'all all about it. We are going to talk about this. But I've just been holding back, y'all, because I know some people are still with the narcissist. And, yeah, it's not something you want to tell people who are still with the narcissist, you know? It's just not. But you guys, listen, I'm rambling right now because, listen, I really want to talk to y'all about it. But we're gonna get into it. We're going to talk about it. Yeah, I'm going to spill the beans. I'm going to talk about what they don't want to talk about. Because it's time. It's time. I can't just not tell y'all what the business is. I got to let y'all know what's up. And there's nothing to play with. But you guys, listen, that is it for this video. Take your time out, please, to like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on those bells so you will know when I drop another video. Until next time.